What was everyone's impression when Mam was first pregnant with you?
Again?
That's what I thought.
I can remember. I was in the car, and you were beside me. You two in the back, and I said, "I've got something to tell you." What? I'm pregnant, and you all went, "Oh, what?"
Walking in and seeing Mum on the bed, and then just seeing like this little tiny like cot thing, and I actually obviously gave Mum a kiss and a hug, and I said to her, like, congratulations and all that. And I remember saying to Mum, where is she?
Were you surprised when you first saw Luna?
Very, very surprised. Obviously, I think it was the second day she was born. Obviously I went to the hospital to see Mum, obviously grieving, obviously. Then she was like, "Do you want to come see her?" And I was like, well, obviously I'm going to have to see her. And the way her face and that was formed, stuff like that, that's what made me like realise what condition is it, do you know what I mean? And she told me about it. And it was kind of a bit shocking really when I first seen her, man, yeah. It was mad.
Were you surprised when you first saw Luna?
Very. Because of how small she was and of how much of a fighter she was. Just a little person like that, like newborn baby, 11 weeks premature. She just shows how much of a fight anyone can put up. And she did put up a good fight for a good week.
Talk us through the whole experience whilst your own daughter was in the other room at hospital.
Well, she was quite far away from me actually. I was this caboo was probably two stories beneath, and I had to get somebody to put me in a wheelchair because I'd had a cesarean, take me out, go down in the lift. But I started getting fed up with that, and so I used to sneak out instead and just go down by myself because I didn't want to feel like an invalid being wheeled around, and then I had to wait for somebody to take me down, and then they stayed with me while I looked at her and then took me back, and I wanted to be by myself with her. I wasn't allowed to touch her. I had to leave the room if they changed her feeding tube, so it didn't feel like sometimes it felt like I was looking at somebody else's baby because everybody else was holding theirs. This is a box of keepsakes and things that the hospital gave to me, and I've added some stuff. This little bear was in it, and there's two of them, and one went in her coffin with her, so she always had a little friend. This is the music from her funeral. One of the songs on there was the Sting song, Fields of Gold, and I chose it because at the beginning there's the line that says, "You remember me?" My sister sent this just after Luna was born. Obviously at the time we all thought she had a good chance of pulling through.
This is what I like.
Yeah, that's mad though, isn't it? You think about it, you can actually put your finger through that.
Put your finger all the way through
And that was around her wrist, man, isn't it?
I know.
Or was it her leg? It's one of the, so that's
Wrist, wasn't it?
That's tiny, that is.
Ankle. Ankle was on her ankle. See, look. These are all of her feeding tubes. One went round her face, and this was what actually kept her nappy on. It stopped it from falling off because she was so tiny. They didn't have nappies small enough.
It's crazy. You have to go through all of this. It's the only memories you have of her, man.
Yeah.
This
is her birth certificate. And then, obviously, my mum says she had to do your birth and death one as well.
Yeah. At the same time, isn't it?
Same time.
Mad.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's mad because like something like it never really happens, does it?
It was just shocking.
You think to
It's
yourself,
just
oh,
like-
it's not going to happen to me. But then it
Shock.
does,
Yeah.
and you think,
It is mad.
I just couldn't believe it when you
And it
first told me. I was
hits
like,
home,
rah.
doesn't it?
Like, it's just crazy, man. You sent us all that one text in it, about one text you sent us all. I was like, rah. Like, I was in Sophie's sister's downstairs in the kitchen. I was just like, rah. And she thought I was laughing, but obviously I wasn't. I was crying out. It was mad.
I was in my bedroom sorting out Harry's cot. Obviously, because I was pregnant with Harry, I was sorting out Harry's cot when he sent it me. And I just looked, and Matt looked at me and was like, "What's wrong?" I just gave him the phone, and he looked at it, and he was like, even he was speechless, didn't know what to say,
It's shocking, it.
do,
It's just mad.
nothing.
So when me and Callum was upstairs in the bedroom, like Dad came in and told us both, and we just, I don't know, we just couldn't do. We just cried, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't know what to do. do
Shock
you?
to the system, innit, really, man.
Hello, Luna. I don't know if you can hear me up there, but I just want to tell you that I miss you. You've taught me a lot on how to not take life for granted. You've pushed me even more, you've pushed me every day to make me a better person. You did push me to be thankful for everything. And if it wasn't for you, I know for a fact I still won't be here. So you've helped me a lot. I just wanted to say that I love you, and I hope to see you again someday.
Did Luna teach you anything about your own life?
Not to be scared of dying, because if something so tiny could die with such dignity, I thought, if she can do it, I can do it. I've always been terrified of dying, and now I'm not, because I've seen it's not a scary thing.